Hi, my name is Vanessa and today I would like to share with you how you can implement small changes to change your life. And today what I'm about to share with you comes from this book called Tiny Habits by BJ Fogg, PhD.
But first, how would you like an ongoing supply of free reports, helpful resources and unique cultural insights for meeting, dating and marrying a Vietnamese woman? Too easy. Just take a quick moment to subscribe and click the bell icon, and you'll never miss out again.
All large habits can be changed by breaking them into a smaller habit, which are called tiny habits, according to the author in this book. So if you have a habit that you would like to change or you haven't been able to change it, I'm here to tell you a great news that is not dependent on willpower. What do I mean by that? It means that you don't have to beat yourself up for the reason that you haven't been able to make a change in your personal, business, or spiritual life. Most likely, the reason that you haven't been able to make a change is not a personal flaw, it's a design flaw. So what do I mean by that? Let me give you some examples so you can have a better understanding what the author and I myself sharing with you right now. Are you ready for the examples? Here comes one of them. This example actually will inspire you to get healthier. Okay, so are you ready? This example actually came from the author himself. He shared that he always wanted to exercise more, but to take a full-blown workout routine to him is too daunting. And the traditional approach would be telling us that we should gather enough willpower and then grit our teeth and then start into a full-blown workout routine the next day, right? But you know what? Most likely this will fail and you will then call yourself a loser. Let me share with you real quick my own experience and my own story, and then I will come back with his result, okay? I myself have always been aware of, healthy living, healthy lifestyle. And I've been exercising, into a lot of sports since I was young until now. And as of now, lately, since last year, I've been going to Orange Theory. It's one of my favorite gym. It's terrific. Don't get me wrong. But the idea of going to the gym, Orange Theory, sometimes it's really put a pressure on me, and I kept turning it down because you have to reserve the class ahead of time, and then it will take me without traffic. Okay, without traffic, at least 50 minutes. Round trip back and forth to the gym from my house. That doesn't include another hour of exercise class. And then I need to take a shower and change and drive home. And on those days that I pick the class where it's kind of like in the traffic time, because I'm so busy with work, that's the only time I'm available, so I had to take it. Then it could take me up to 3.5 hours. And if you think about it, you're like, oh my God, 3.5 hours out of your day, that's a lot of hours, right? And of course, then, it's a lot easier for you to kind of like, oh no, I don't think I should go, right? And then you stay home and you think like, oh, you need to exercise like for 45 minutes an hour in order to get healthy, to be, to burn enough calories, etc. But then the truth is you don't really have to do that. So the author, he himself came up with the plan where he break up the large workout into a tiny one. So this is his approach. He decided, because since he's gonna go to the restroom quite a few times a day, so every time he go to the restroom, then he would do 2 push-ups. Yes, you heard me right. And over a year or so, he ended up doing 40 push-ups at a time. And I just want you to keep in mind that he's in his 50s, so it's not an easy thing to do. Don't you agree? So that's what the author and I myself want to share with you. That don't think about a big, full-blown of workout routine. It will stress you out. You will feel overwhelmed and easier for you to give up. And then you start blaming yourself. Oh my God, I'm such a loser. How can my friend could do it and I can't? And then you will give up. You will give up on it. Okay. And here is my second example for you. Here's an example if you want to start a new business. Amy recently divorced, and she was worried of losing custody of her daughter due to economic reasons. She decided to start a new business, then found out it was too complicated. Then she felt so stressed and was hopeless until she met and learned from the author of the book, Tiny Habits. Yes. Then she decided to apply to his principle. She started breaking down things into a tiny thing that she can do daily. So every morning when she dropped off her daughter at school, while she's still sitting in the car, she take out a post-it note and write out one to-do item. Let me emphasize this again for you. She wrote down only one to-do item for that day. She then drove back to her office and put this post-it note on her computer with only one to-do items. Over time, of course, there were days that she forgot, she skipped it. But since she applied the principle of tiny habits, she was okay with it. She didn't feel overwhelmed or she didn't feel stressed out about it. Eventually, this tiny daily habit that she adapted had created a momentum and a series of win-win for her. She then started and created her business. It has become a very successful marketing agency over time. So here is a key takeaway that I want to share with you in this video. Don't pressure yourself and think that every time you start a new habit or getting into the new goal, you have to go all in. Or like people say, you have to have a strong willpower. You have to put all your willpower into it. And many of you may already heard this term as well. Go big or go home. Go all in. Also, people are also gonna advise you to say, oh, burn everything behind you, burn the bridge. So you don't have a chance to look back. And so you have no choice except keep moving forward. I'm sharing with you from my personal experience. I did that before. Yes, I make a lot of mistakes, but I learned from it. Okay, and it wasn't healthy. It's not gonna bring you the result that you want. Okay, you may be able to do it. It may last you up to weeks or months or maybe a couple years, but then you will pause. Okay, so my sharing with you today, and I want you to take home, is break down things into a small tiny habit that you can do each day effortlessly and create a momentum for you, that you are excited about it, that you are happy about it, and looking forward to do it again and again on the next day and next day. Okay, so that's all for today. Thanks so much for listening and watching my video. I'm looking forward to share more tips with you. See ya.